It's all right. It's recording now. Is it recording?
Don't click it.
Don't click it, otherwise it will stop recording. Yeah, I always do that. It's annoying.
But now all of us talking is going to be in the recording.
Okay, so stop talking.
Shh.
Okay, thank you for being part of the lovely video. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to click Create Sketch so I can start, Joshua. I'm clicking Create Sketch. And I decided, I don't have to, but I have decided to draw horizontal. Because as soon as I click that horizontal, it's going to move into a two-dimensional grid. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go Sketch, Rectangle, 2-point rectangle. You can see the letter R. The letter R means if I just tap R, it will still do the same thing. That's what they call a shortcut. I click once, but I don't click twice. Instead, I type in 50, then I press Tab, and I type in 50, and then I press Return to say that I'm happy. Now what I can do is I can zoom in slightly, move that down, and then I can have a better look at what is going on. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go from that point there to there, 5, because, now you can't see this on the video because I've drawn it on the board, that point there is 5. So what I'm going to do is to draw a line. I could have also typed the letter L. Right, here I'm just going to do it there to there, that's 5 mil at 180 degrees. And now I can draw my rectangle. So my rectangle is 6 by, now that is 50, it's going slightly above, so why don't we say that is 27. Alright, so my first point of my rectangle, I'm going to click this one there, and I'm going to hover over there. Can you see the little green dotted line?
Yeah.
Right, that means that it's in line. So now, click there, don't click again. Instead, I'm going to type in 27, then tab, and 6, and that's already done. Ooh. Now, the only trouble is here is I've got a little step up. And that's fine because I actually did want a step up. Now, let's say I wanted to trim some of these off. I type the letter T, or I go to Sketch and Trim. And now I click that one, that one, that one, and that one. And now I've trimmed the shape to make the hook that goes on the laptop. Now, many of you are looking at it and thinking, well, that's going to snap because that's too thin. But that's not your problem, that's my problem. Okay, the next part is a diagonal line. Now, the diagonal line starts at 5 across. So, Sketch, Line, go in from there, go down to there, that's 5. Now, I can actually see the green line again. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click once. Now, can you see the angles changing?
Yeah.
The angle, when it's there, is 90. So, if I went 120, did I say 120?
Yeah, you said 120.
So, let's go 120. Let's go minus 120. That's not working. There you go, there's 120. So, there's 120. Press Tab. And now the depth of that line, I haven't written it, but the height of the mirror is 30, I believe.
Yeah, you wrote it.
I did write it.
Yeah.
No, that's 30 degrees. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep that 30 anyway. And now I'm going to press OK. Now I need an exact same line at 2 millimeters above it. The easiest way to do this is to offset that. If I press O or offset, click that line, and move that up. Don't worry about that little line there. I can cut that off. I can go minus, and I said it was 2 millimeters. Okay. Press OK. And now one more line, because if I look in, that is not joined up. That is a dimension. I'm going to delete that dimension so you can see it. Okay, so L for line. I typed the letter L on that one to save time. And now I'm going to get rid of these. So press T and trim, trim, trim there. And there's another line there. All right. Now I said that I wanted to do a line here. Now I can obviously draw a line from there to there and then trim it. Or I can have a look at some of these. Now I've got something here called fillet. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, remember I wanted that round, is I'm going to click that, And now I'm going to give it a 3mm fillet. Actually, let's go 2.5 to make it completely round. Now, let's just delete that dimension for you. Open that, delete that dimension. Can you see how that's round? So hopefully that won't damage my screen. Shouldn't have done it anyway, should it? Why? Is this part touching the screen? No, it's not. So I better do that. I better do the fillet again. So this time I'm going to put the letter F. Click it there. Oh, press escape. Letter F. That's not going to work. All right, instead I'm going to go back to the sketch, go to my fillet, and click that. And there. And I can actually make that as big or as small as I want. And I don't want it too small because it's going to rock. Okay, now the last part. L for line. Click there. And 45 degrees, thereabouts. Press T, delete, delete. Right, that's done, and I need 2 of those. Now, first of all, I'm just going to delete all the dimensions to make it clear. You don't have to delete all those dimensions. I'm just deleting those dimensions so you can see what I'm about to do. I'm going to highlight the entire thing. Press Command C, Command V, and shift that arrow over there. Press return. Now I've got 2 of them. So that's where my computer screen is. That's where the mirror is at the correct angle. The next part, to get that onto a laser cutter, drop down menu on the sketches, click sketch, right click sketch, save as DXF, give it a name. Unfortunately, all my files are called Weaver, so I'm never going to find that one. Now, what's going to happen now is I'm going to airdrop that to the other computer.